The Hermit's Path. Every life follows a path. Most people move through their days without thinking much about the small habits that guide them, the words they speak, the choices they repeat, the routines that quietly shape who they become. The Hermit's Path is a place to slow down and look at those small things. In this series, we explore simple ideas and practical steps that can help bring a little more awareness and intention into everyday life. Nothing complicated, just thoughtful ways to live a little more deliberately, one small step at a time. The quiet rebellion in the grocery aisle. There was a time when I would walk out of the grocery store, look at the receipt in my hand, and feel irritated. Not shocked, not surprised, just irritated. Because I knew I had been nudged, I knew I had been steered, and I knew I had participated in it. The grocery store isn't loud the way social media is loud. It doesn't argue with you. It doesn't demand your opinion. It just glows. Bright packaging, end caps, limited time, new recipe. Buy two and save. It feels harmless, but it's engineered. The modern store is designed to keep you slightly distracted and slightly emotional, hungry, curious, impulsive. And when you live quietly, when you live in the woods, when you value solitude, when you've worked hard to rewire your nervous system, that environment feels foreign. For me, the grocery store is the opposite of my gate. Out there, walking the half mile back home, everything settles. The air changes. My mind changes. Inside the store, everything is bright and buzzing. And here's the truth I've come to understand. The real savings isn't about coupons. It isn't about chasing sales. It's about autonomy. You cannot control food prices. You cannot control inflation. You cannot control corporate strategy. But you can control your decisions. You can decide that you're not going to build your week around flashy meal ideas that require 12 specialty ingredients. You can decide that you'll buy core ingredients, simple, flexible, dependable foods, and build your meals around what you already have. You can decide that you don't need to browse, that you don't need the new thing, that you don't need to treat yourself every time you enter a building designed to separate you from your money. That's the quiet rebellion. Not dramatic, not loud, not angry, just disciplined. There's something powerful about walking into a store with a list and leaving with only what was written on it. No wandering, no impulse snacks, no emotional purchases disguised as convenience, just purpose. And here's what I've noticed. When you simplify your grocery habits, something else simplifies too. Decision fatigue drops, food waste drops, convenience cravings drop, and most importantly, noise drops. You stop reacting. You stop negotiating with yourself in the aisles. You stop participating in the subtle chaos. You simply choose. Living quietly isn't just about where you live. It's about how you move through systems designed to overstimulate you. The woods rewire you. Stepping away from constant digital noise rewires you. And so does learning to shop with intention. It's not about deprivation. It's about sovereignty. Because every time you buy only what you need, you're doing something small but meaningful. You're proving that you cannot be easily steered, and that may be the most underrated form of strength there is. If this resonated with you, spend a moment this week looking at your grocery list before you go to the store. Count how many items are truly essential. Cross out one, just one, and notice how it feels to walk past something you once would have grabbed without thinking. That feeling? That's autonomy. And autonomy is quiet, but it's powerful. Walking the hermit's path doesn't require dramatic change. Most of the time, it begins with something small, a new habit, a different way of thinking, or a simple choice made with a little more awareness. If something in this episode resonated with you, consider giving the video a like and sharing it with someone who might also appreciate the idea. And if you'd like to continue exploring simple ways to live more intentionally, be sure to subscribe and join me again along the Hermit's Path.